It's time. Here's the issue. Here's what we have going on, okay? There's a costume party coming up in a few days. And let me just tell you, I want to win, okay? Now, Paige, how do you win a costume party? It's a costume party. Oh, there will be prizes. There are winners in different categories. I am aiming to win most creative, okay? Because who's not the most creative? Me. I am literally the most creative, okay? So, the long-awaited Paige crochets her Halloween costume video that I have been hyping up on the YouTube lives I've been doing, okay? It has come, and I kept it a secret. I wouldn't tell you. All of you were begging. You were like, what are you gonna make? What are you gonna be? Please tell us, please tell us. And I was like, nope, nope, you have to wait for the video. And it's here. So, I am gonna be a clicker from The Last of Us, okay? Now, this has been crocheted before. I'll insert a photo here. This is a TikToker I originally saw it on TikTok, okay? Also, it's nighttime, which is why the lighting is like this, but I originally saw it on TikTok and immediately was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna be. So I scoured this TikTok page. Not a single pattern. We don't have a pattern. We are going to be freehanding it, but I will be telling you how I did it along the way. And I might even write it down, okay, and make it actually, no. We're going to give it a video tutorial. I'm going to show you what I do. So if you want to make this, you can also make it, okay? So here are our supplies. Mind you, we're doing all of this tonight and like tomorrow morning, maybe, because I have a lot of things to do. So I went to Joann's. I got some yarn. Now, here's the picture of the crocheted one and then the one from the TV show. So it's like blues and greens and then like a rusty color on the tip. So we've got, oh, and I decided to go with brushed yarn. So it's a little fuzzy. So it's giving that like fungus fuzz feeling, you know what I mean? So we've got like these two blues and I have this green, but this green's not brushed. So it's like, I don't know. I've got these bluish greenishes and then I have these rusty red colors for the tips of the fungus. But I don't think these colors are perfect. So my options were limited. I walked around the store twice and I walked away with these colors. So we're just gonna have to figure out how to do it. Now, the next task we have to tackle is, once I figure out how to actually crochet the fungus, I have to figure out how to stick it on my face and make it to where I can still eat at this dinner Halloween party, okay? So luckily for us, a clicker is mostly just fungus from like here up. So I got to thinking and I ordered this. Ordered a masquerade mask. Now, I ordered two kinds. There was a couple, like a couple's pair or whatever, for sale I got these on Amazon. And I got these first a while ago when I first got the idea. So now let's see. So here's my thought process. We have two options. We have this, the boy one. Now you put the mask on, okay? And then it's like a plastic, but it's right where my nose is to like kind of the top of my head a little bit. Now I can hot glue the yarn to this, but a backup in case the hot glue doesn't stick to this, because I've had that happen before where hot glue just like doesn't want to stick and I never know when it's gonna happen. So I got this one as a backup one. Okay, so this is the girl one. It came with the thing. So it's basically like a metal frame. So the backup is if the hot glue falls off this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie the yarn in these little metal lace parts around this whole thing, because it's metal, so it's like, it's fine. But this is the backup because I really don't want to do the tying. I think it'd be a lot faster to hot glue it, okay? I'm thinking ahead. Every time I use the hot glue gun, something goes wrong. So this is our backup, but this is what I really want to use. And I love that is tie and it's not elastic, because I can make it as tight as I want it. So the mask is at the end. We have to actually crochet it. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. So let's move to my bed. The worst thing just happened. I pulled the center and the whole yarnisty came out. And now there's just a knot. So anyways, okay, so here's the picture I'm gonna go off of because I like the way they did it. I'm trying to figure out Oh, you want to see this picture of my cat? I'm trying to figure out, okay, it looks like they just did like a straight line, and then maybe like, these look like triple crochets or double crochets. I can't tell. They might be triples or doubles. I don't know. But it looks like they just did rows and then maybe like did one row and then like increased and then did some like scalloping. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it. But I'm trying to figure out how to achieve this color. So I think I'm going to mix... Oh my god, please focus. Okay, I'm mixing these two. So this is frosty green and this is teal pastel. I'm gonna do a double strand of both of these. So I'm trying to figure out what size hook to use to fit both the strands to make it like structured but kind of loose but not too loose because we need it to hold itself up. So I'm trying to figure out how small I can do while still catching two weight for yarn. Anyways, I'm gonna do some trial and error and then I'll let you know what hook I decide on. 8mm, yeah, 8mm hook. I'm double stranding. Okay, so I've decided I'm gonna do a bunch of like, I'm gonna do this small strip just to see how it turns out and then do more small strips, and I'm gonna incorporate this blue somewhere in it, the other strips. So I just did a long chain and then I did a row of double crochets, again, 2 strands of different colors. A row of double crochets. I think I'm going to do another row of double crochet increasing across so it kind of gets a little bit of a wave outward, and then we'll switch to the red orangish color and kind of figure out how to do that part, and then I'm going to try and like twist it around and see if it looks right. Okay, here is where we're at. I've got this kind of up and down with the red motion. I kind of laid it out the way that the clicker mask would be laid out, but I don't know, like, does that look okay? Here's like my inspo, okay, inspo, and this is like the vibe. Does that look like the right vibe? I don't know. I feel like I almost need smaller ones or something. I don't know, this just doesn't look right. I think I literally just need to make a bunch of like small pieces and line them out right. But I think I got the color scheme right. I think the colors are correct. So, or the real part of this costume is going to be kind of placing them all on the mask to where it looks right. So I'm going to do a couple more with the blues too to kind of add some more color in here. And I'm just going to make a bunch of pieces and see what they look like on the mask. Okay, so it is the next night. We're back. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jasper. We're back to working on the costume, okay? I'm actually watching The Last of Us right now because I figured it's on theme with the costume. So I did a little more last night and then I got tired and I went to bed. So we're gonna try and finish it tonight, like now. So let me show you what I have right now. So let me set you down. You can get a little Jasper. We have one ring or like row, I guess, or like piece, okay, with some blue. We have this piece which is longer and it's green, and then we have this small blue piece which I think I'm just gonna add. So I'm doing a bunch of like small and big pieces. So like for this one I did 2 rows of double crochet before doing the increase row, and then for this one there's just 1 row of double crochet. So the blue one is taller because we want some like layering, okay? You see the vibe, okay? Think about our reference photo. We need some layers, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna make long pieces so I can wrap them back and forth, and then I'm gonna make small pieces to fill in all the gaps that the big pieces don't fill in, okay? So I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'll put the pattern that I'm doing, like, it's not a pattern, I'm freehanding it, but I'm gonna write what I'm doing like on their screen here, so if you want to screenshot it you totally can. But I'm just gonna keep doing that, and then once I think I have enough, we're gonna try and hot glue them onto the mask. Hopefully the hot glue works because I don't want to have to tie all of these to the metal one. So I'll check in with y'all later. Okay, I'm on the floor now. I was right there, but now I'm on the floor because I'm going to, oh yeah, you can see my lantern putting red on my face. I have been crocheting for a little bit since I last checked in with you, and I have a bunch of pieces, okay? A bunch of pieces, big and small, and I have the mask. But here's the problem. I don't know how many I should do, if I have enough or if I need to make more, and I think the only way I'm gonna know is if I start to put them on the mask and then just fill in the gap. We're about to test if this thing takes hot glue or not. I have my handy dandy hot glue gun and my bag of glue sticks, and I'm gonna test it out, and then I really hope that it sticks to the mask, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to like really figure this out. So let's pray for me. This is your reminder to drink some water. Also, I want to know what you guys are going to be for Halloween and if you're crocheting it. Okay, so here's the, I'm like trying to arrange them in a way that doesn't make it look like a flower, I guess, because if you just like take it and you just start to twist it, it will just look like a flower. Like, this is not what we want. It's similar, I guess, but we need it to be a little more chaotic. So let me show you the reference again. Well, I'll show you on the screen, but I'm gonna look at the reference again. Now, the only thing with this is she obviously didn't like double strand things, so mine are way thicker than hers, which is fine. I just don't know how I'm gonna get this to be like on this. I don't know, but here's the mask. Okay, so we need like the longer pieces to kind of be at the top in like an outward motion to make this as big as possible, because this doesn't go up on my forehead. Are you following me? Hopefully you're following. So I'm gonna try, I think I'm gonna put some hot glue on this and then see if it stays on here before I try to, hopefully it doesn't get too heavy with all the yarn on it. I don't know. Okay, so listen. I may have, okay, let me just show you. Here's what our mask looks like right now. This is everything I've crocheted right now. I have nothing left. Remember how I said I wanted to put it on and see how much more I needed to make? So we have a lot of gap left, okay? And it took a lot of hot glue, but the hot glue is working, so yay. I'm proud, I'm excited. The only, oh, also, it's been a few hours, and I burned the hell out of my hand multiple times, so there's that. And I have not put any of the ends in yet, but this is kind of like the idea, okay? So here's our mask. I've got some ruffles going on here. I wanted to put the largest one I did around the entire outline of the mask to kind of give it like a base and to kind of get my forehead covered. I may have accidentally gone down a little too low with the nose part because it covers my whole mouth, but I'm working on it. So now I just need to crochet more to cover all of the gaps and stuff. But I don't know, does it look right? Does it look like we're on the right track? I don't know, you guys, I'm losing confidence in myself. After I put this on, I was like, oh, I don't know, but you tell me, like, are we on the right track? Should I give up? It looks so funny that you can like, the only reason that I'm trying to keep the eye holes is because this is like a dinner party, so I want to be able to like see without having to take the mask off. You could kind of see my mouth a little bit, but clicker. See, does it look kind of like a clicker? I'm a little worried. Was this a bad idea? No time for anything else, so we're sticking with the clicker. I think I'm gonna have to make some, these are all the big ones I made. There's a small one right here, so I think I'm gonna make some more small ones to kind of fill the gaps. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go back to crocheting what I already showed you, the rows of double crochet and then the like pyramid pattern of the red. I'm gonna go make some more smaller pieces to kind of like manipulate. And I think now that we've got like a big long piece as like our base, I can just do a bunch of smaller pieces and strategically place them around the mask to make it look more clickery. I don't know, I feel like we're on the right track a little bit. I'm a little scared that it's not gonna look good, but you can still very much see that this is like a masquerade mask, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, you guys, I'm worried. Like, I can pull pieces forward and like hot glue them together to kind of make it have a different shape. But I think for the base, we're on the right track. So I'm gonna crochet some more pieces and get back to gluing, and I'll check back in when I have some more progress, I guess, and more burns all over my hands. Okay, y'all, it's time to show you what I've been working on for the last couple hours. Okay, so like the last update I showed you, since then I have made a few more, like, you know, windy things that I showed you in the beginning. I made another big one and like 2 smaller ones, and I just attached them, so I want to give a progress update. I think it might be done. I don't know. I also don't know if it looks right, but I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. I can't tie it because it's heavy, so I need someone to tie it while I'm holding it and no one's home, so I'm just gonna have to hold it up. But here's the reveal. I don't know if I need to add more. I was gonna say let me know, but I'm finishing this in the video, so. But let me just put it on. Hold the other string. Okay, so I don't know. Does it look like a clicker? Also, there are, I don't know if you can see my eyeball, but I tried to have like, I don't know how well hidden they are, but I wanted to be able to see because I want to be able to walk around with it. So I didn't really cover the eyes completely, and I can actually see, I can see you. I can see me, I can see my hand. Like, I can see through the holes. Maybe you can see my eye at certain angles. But I tried to also make it kind of hidden. But what do we think, y'all? Does this look like a good clicker costume? And it kind of goes out on the sides, so like even when I turn my head, you can't tell that I'm like wearing a mask. Also, okay, so let me just, anyways, this is where we're at. I think it's done. I don't think I'm gonna be adding any more. There's a little black spot, like there's little black spots. I might take some red and make like little circles or something and kind of shove it in the black spot. Yeah, just like a little bit of finishing touches I'm gonna do, but all the big pieces are on it. You can kind of see like right here, there's a black spot right there. So I'm gonna shove something there, but for the most part, like, it's done. Does it look like fungus? Does it look like cordyceps? Does it look like a clicker? I need to know. Like, it doesn't look like the one I showed you as my inspiration from that creator. I took inspiration from that, but I freehanded it, so it's not gonna look exact, obviously, because there wasn't a pattern. But I mean, and no fungus looks exact, but maybe that kind of looks. I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to do a little check-in. This is where we're at. But look, can you even see my finger? Oh yeah, you can kind of see my finger there and there. But yeah, that's where I'm seeing. Isn't that kind of cool? I don't know how it looks. Like, I don't know if you can see my eyeballs. I'm gonna have to look, but yeah. Anywho, I think so far it's doing really good. I'm gonna do the finishing touches, and then I think once the finishing touches are done, I'm gonna do some like face makeup and the full outfit. I need to find like a flannel and like mess it up. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do like right here, and then I'll do like a whole grand reveal at the end, and you guys can tell me in the comments if it looks terrible or not. So thanks. By the time you guys see it, well, let me see, when am I gonna post it? Anyways, by the time you guys see it, I will probably have already worn it to the party, so be nice if it looks really bad. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Before I forget, all of the colors I used, okay, this dark red is a soft brick. This one I used is called Misty Blue, and they're all Red Heart Super Saver. These 4 are brushed, and this one's not brushed, but this one is Clay. This one is Teal Pastel, And this one is Frosty Green. Frosty Green, okay. Those are the colors I used. For those of you who are gonna ask me in the comments, those are the 5 colors that I used for this whole project. Trying to set the camera up with barely any visual. Okay. This is the grand reveal. The grand reveal. I can see you. The only kind of downside is I have to have someone else tie it on me because I can't because it's heavy. But this is the final review. My nail's done. Well, you guys, if I can see you. We did it. I think we accomplished it. Let me know if you think that we didn't accomplish it. Actually, don't let me know because by the time you see this, I will have either worn this or not worn this. So, you know, shout out to all the Last of Us fans. Love you. Love you. I can't see the viewfinder, but yeah. This is it. This is the final results. The big shebang. I love it. I think I did great. And hopefully if you guys, they're red on my hands. If you guys want to make something like this too, now you can, because I'm giving you the little tutorial on how to do it. So yeah, that's all. Just want to say I love you. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment down below, do all the fun things that help me out. And yeah, bye.